They overweight woman wearing red, Caucasian, job placement. That's why we warn the Coast Guard. So you sure you want to do bit of that for later? Thunder Jones, blue. And you claimed what for later? Blood or the red to Steve Jones? Now the Coast Guard knows that you guys try to screw them over. There's been a war out here. And ladies, you can support your skateboarding pretty boy, but you want to be careful because they might be getting a nuclear weapon sent down their throat for what you guys keep doing for the Carney boy and Jonestown and those Negroes and their war and their torture chamber for later and their use of St. Vincent, Virgin Mary, 1813. So if the Vatican and Israel want to solve some crimes, they can, and they have been for a long time. And I can also guarantee you, Germany probably knows everything about this situation as well as the Russians. So you can claim it, Steve Jones, Jim Jones, and Perlita, if you want, but they're starting to figure out you Negroes in your game and your leader, GPS Knight, and their bullshit story, Bernard de la Carney, Elleries, and Robo Knight, 61 amphibious-based man. And if the problems that you guys keep creating for the Navy and the Coast Guard and the police, which is the same problem that maybe Greg and some of them experienced with Jonestown before, Pickens Street, Jamaica Street, Harry J. Race, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Morgan, Steve Jones, and the Carney Country and Western and Ghetto Life show, Perlita, they can prove those people, you and the Robo Knight, kidnap, rape, and torture and murder with the Negroes. Especially since, you know, Baldy Negro thinks it's funny. Are you sure you guys want to do Carney and Country and Western and Ghetto Life? Because that cult, I'm telling you, either three, but mainly Jonestown, he didn't have you guys' interest in mind. The hive was already sick. It spread. That's why they didn't care if they were gay. That's why they forced Negro, Joe. Reference, IHS, the Pope, St. Vincent. So if they want to prove who killed him, since you guys want to attach it to a religious symbol, CSINRI. You guys want to be careful, Robo Knight, because if you're coming in playing the saint with the Freemans, St. Vincent, St. Paul, St. Charles, you have a breakdown in leadership, why it does not work, and then those of you who take it over, Indian woman of Horizons or Episcopal Church man, and you guys are trying to claim a black on an invert, and you guys don't know what to do, and you are a threat in a city playing religious cult games. So Mary and Jesus. And they can equate that with crime and abuse and trace that back. So again, claiming a red when I'm not supposed to be a red, and you guys force a bit of the fat, Steve Jones and Morgans and Freemans, and they try to claim white purity, then orange job placement. Warn the Coast Guard and helicopter pilots, because you guys, there's been a war out there for a while, but some of you may not know. Let's see here. Computer training, Associated Technical College. Fiber optics, oh my god. Robo Knight, a head full of fiber. Orange, blue splotch. Those of you who attack it become the terrorists and try to screw over the Navy, the Coast Guard, the firefighters, doctors, police officers. Baseball. Oh, it's a repeat of Harry. Football. Red Randy, Red Gordon. You claim the red, Perlita and Randy and Elton. Basically a bunch of adults that like to screw kids. Jonestown. So when you guys are getting that rampant and out of control and sick, those who are the highest bidder and the city that you guys keep decimating, Perlita, in your ghetto style, be prepared to have nuclear armament or a missile be shut down on your friends for their repeat offense of mass murder because they keep doing the same shit, and the oyster cracker Antilla Man is helping them. Mystified, and the Carney Bernard throws a tizzy fit over their channels. The Miller 999 mystified at 187 because he wants to be gangster ghetto with Ellery and hump children. So, like I said, Bernard, you can have it, but then they know Carney and gangster ghetto might pretty much thinks it's funny that they killed Christ, or, you know, it's a part of their status symbol. But I don't think the Vatican or Germany or Israel thinks it's too funny, or even England or Russia or the Japanese, when there's a bunch of you Christians tricking people into a religion and then using them for a scam, Carney Renaissance Man. Sorry, Bernard, we try helping you, but I'm not going to expose my good stuff to you guys again every time you keep fucking her, Heather over. You guys want to keep testing if she's real. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Bernard and Perlita. I assure you she's real. And if you know, pay attention to this kind of alluding that they can, do you think you're going to win a war against her, Perlita? Probably not. Because they're their top prizes over there. And you guys keep fucking with them and mocking them about abuse. And I assure you, if loyalties have changed down south for Perlita and Dave and Carney Man Bernard, you won't be winning. Because they're finding out which girls you guys use and boys for the Jonestown. So you guys can. Oh, look, a similar scene. I would just advise against it, Perlita, because if the Hiltons and Bowmans and Kennedys have a stake into it, well, they kind of know, you know, you guys like to kill Jews and their relatives. And then Greg Faust knows, Jay Beswick knows. See, that's the problem, Bernard. Be careful. They may, Bernard and Harry and Perlita, may, Bernard, for the group of you four sickos, give you those girls, rise you up with those girls, but be expecting when their fathers meet you there, Bernard and Harry and Ellery, Crybaby Carney, Robo Knight, DJ Dave. If you hump them, then the fathers, even their mothers, might shoot you. So how bad do you want it, Carney Bernard? Because some of us have gone through this before. Not many have succeeded. But you and the African Americans keep pushing the issue. And it gets to the point, too, where they're going to start to figure out you guys want to be nuked because you guys created the problem and then run away. Red Randy of the Ghetto. GPS Night. So, I hope they actually prop the group of you up for all the hard work that you guys have done in the name of sports and Carney and Western. And then when you guys hook up with those chicks, their daddies have a discussion with you about, you know, putting their you guys' penis up inside of them. Especially if you're not going to hold to a traditional value, David, and yet claim to be God while doing swaps. Trust me, David, Germany, Spain, and Italy, France, and Israel, and England know about the whole situation here, and pretty much have the entire time. Even with you guys' cover-up. They have, it's in their interest to. And so now, the Coast Guard knows, and as well as the Israelis know, and the Navy knows. Repeat, Colorado, and here, fat, red, in opposition to Heather and my kindergarten teacher. and then you place us in red, Karen, or Natalie Portman, or Sharon Stone. Be careful if you guys don't know where loyalties are.